Have you ever noticed that the people with the most money are often the ones who talk about it the least? While many people constantly try to appear successful, showing off every achievement, purchase, or milestone, truly wealthy individuals often move differently. They don't feel the need to prove their success to everyone around them. They don't spend all their time talking about how much they have, what they own, or how successful they are becoming. Why? Because they understand something that most people never learn. Real wealth does not need constant attention. Many people confuse being rich with looking rich. They spend money trying to create an image that impresses others. They chase status, recognition, and validation because they want people to believe they are successful. But genuinely wealthy people often focus on something completely different. They focus on building, growing, and protecting what they have rather than constantly talking about it. The more successful a person becomes, the more they often realize the value of privacy. They understand that not every achievement needs to be announced, not every goal needs to be shared, and not every financial decision needs an audience. Staying quiet allows them to avoid unnecessary distractions, unwanted opinions, and the pressure that comes from constantly seeking approval. This doesn't mean wealthy people are secretive or antisocial. It simply means they understand that results speak louder than words. They prefer spending their energy creating value rather than proving value. So, why do rich people stay quiet? Is it confidence? Is it discipline? Or is there a deeper reason that most people completely overlook? In this video, we're going to explore the mindset, habits, and psychology behind why many successful people choose silence over attention and why this simple habit can become a powerful advantage in life. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications for more success, Sigma mindset, and personal growth content. Now let's uncover why rich people stay quiet. They don't need validation. One of the biggest reasons wealthy people stay quiet is because they do not depend on validation from others. Many people constantly seek approval and recognition. They want others to notice their achievements, praise their success, and confirm their worth. This often leads them to talk about their accomplishments, display their possessions, and look for attention wherever they can find it. Wealthy individuals who have developed a strong mindset usually see things differently. They understand that confidence built on external approval is fragile because it depends on other people's opinions. A financially successful person often learns that no amount of praise can replace genuine self-confidence. Their sense of value comes from their work, discipline, and achievements rather than public recognition. Because of this, they feel less pressure to prove themselves. They know what they have accomplished, and they do not need constant reminders from others to feel successful. This mindset creates a sense of calm. Instead of spending energy trying to impress people, they focus on their goals and responsibilities. They are comfortable allowing their results to speak for themselves. While others may be busy creating an image of success, they are focused on maintaining and expanding actual success. Not needing validation also protects them from becoming overly influenced by public opinion. They make decisions based on long-term goals rather than short-term praise. This independence helps them stay focused and disciplined. In many cases, the quieter a person becomes about their success, the more secure they are in it. That is why truly wealthy people often feel no need to announce every achievement. Their confidence already comes from within. Silence helps them stay focused. Another reason wealthy people stay quiet is because silence helps them remain focused. Success requires concentration, discipline, and consistent effort over long periods of time. Every distraction has the potential to pull attention away from important goals. Many people underestimate how much energy is lost through unnecessary conversations, debates, and attempts to impress others. Wealthy individuals often recognize this and become more selective about where they direct their attention. When people constantly talk about their plans, goals, and achievements, they invite opinions from everyone around them. Some of those opinions may be helpful, but many create confusion and distraction. Successful individuals understand that too much outside influence can interfere with clear thinking. By staying quiet, they protect their focus and avoid becoming distracted by other people's expectations. Silence also creates space for deep work. Many wealthy people spend large amounts of time planning, learning, solving problems, and making important decisions. These activities require concentration. Constantly seeking attention or approval can interrupt that process. Staying quiet allows them to direct more energy toward progress rather than appearances. Another benefit of silence is that it reduces pressure. When goals are shared too early, people often feel obligated to perform for an audience. Wealthy individuals frequently prefer to work privately and reveal results only after progress has been made. This allows them to move at their own pace without unnecessary pressure from others. In the end, focus is one of the most valuable resources a person possesses. Wealthy people understand this. By staying quiet and avoiding unnecessary distractions, they protect their attention and increase their chances of achieving long-term success. They protect their plans. Many wealthy people prefer to keep their plans private because they understand the importance of protecting their vision. When someone shares every goal, project, or idea with the world, they expose themselves to opinions, criticism, and distractions. While feedback can sometimes be useful, too much outside influence can weaken focus and confidence. Wealthy individuals often choose to keep important plans to themselves until those plans have begun producing results. This approach allows them to work without unnecessary interference. Instead of spending time explaining their goals to everyone around them, they dedicate that energy to taking action. They understand that talking about a plan and executing a plan are two very different things. Real progress comes from consistent effort, not public announcements. Keeping plans private also protects motivation. When people constantly discuss their future goals, they may feel a temporary sense of accomplishment before any real work has been done. This can reduce urgency and slow progress. Successful individuals often avoid this trap by staying focused on execution rather than conversation. Another reason they protect their plans is that not everyone will support their ambitions. Some people may doubt them, criticize them, or discourage them from pursuing their goals. Wealthy individuals understand that protecting a vision during its early stages can be important. Once results begin to appear, opinions matter much less. By working quietly, they maintain control over their direction and avoid unnecessary distractions. Their focus remains on progress rather than public approval. This habit allows them to build momentum without interference and often contributes significantly to their success. That is why many wealthy people prefer to let their achievements speak for themselves instead of constantly discussing what they plan to do next. They understand that results speak louder than words. One of the most important lessons wealthy people learn is that results always speak louder than words. Anyone can talk about success, share big dreams, and make impressive promises. Words are easy. Action is what creates real value. Wealthy individuals understand this difference and often choose to focus more on producing results than discussing. Many people spend a great deal of time talking about what they intend to do. They announce goals, explain future plans, and seek recognition before accomplishing anything. Successful individuals tend to take a different approach. They understand that accomplishments carry far more weight than promises. Rather than trying to convince people of their abilities, they focus on developing those abilities through consistent action. This mindset creates credibility. When someone repeatedly produces results, people naturally begin to trust and respect them. There is no need for constant self-promotion because success becomes visible through achievements. Wealthy people know that real influence often comes from demonstrated competence rather than persuasive speech. Focusing on results also improves productivity. Time spent talking about goals is time that could be spent working toward them. By reducing unnecessary discussion, successful individuals create more opportunities for meaningful progress. Another advantage is that results are difficult to argue with. Opinions may vary, but tangible achievements provide clear evidence of effort and effectiveness. Wealthy people often understand this principle deeply. Instead of trying to impress others with words, they invest their energy in producing outcomes. Over time, those outcomes become the strongest proof of their success. That is why they often stay quiet and allow their achievements to speak on their behalf. They avoid unnecessary attention. Many wealthy people intentionally avoid unnecessary attention because they understand that attention is not always beneficial. While society often celebrates visibility and popularity, successful individuals recognize that attention can bring distractions, pressure, and unwanted complications. Not every opportunity to be noticed contributes to long-term success. In fact, excessive attention can sometimes interfere with it. Wealthy people often prioritize freedom over recognition. They value the ability to focus on their goals without constantly being influenced by public expectations. The more attention a person attracts, the more opinions they must deal with. Some people admire success, while others criticize it. Constant exposure can create unnecessary stress and divert energy away from important priorities. By staying relatively quiet, successful individuals maintain greater control over their lives. They are free to make decisions based on what they believe is best, rather than what will generate approval or attention. This independence allows them to focus on meaningful progress rather than maintaining an image. Avoiding unnecessary attention also helps protect privacy. Wealthy individuals often understand that not everything needs to be shared publicly. Keeping certain aspects of life private creates a sense of balance and security. It allows them to enjoy success without constantly managing public perception. Another benefit is that reduced attention often leads to fewer distractions. Time and energy can be directed toward productive activities rather than responding to opinions and expectations. Wealthy people know that attention can be valuable when used strategically, but they also understand that too much of it can become a burden. That is why many choose to remain quieter than people expect. They think long term. One of the defining characteristics of wealthy people is their ability to think long term. While many individuals focus primarily on immediate rewards, successful people often make decisions based on where they want to be years from now. This long term perspective influences how they spend money, invest time, and manage opportunities. It also explains why they often stay quiet rather than constantly seeking attention. People who think long term understand that lasting success is built gradually. They know that meaningful achievements rarely happen overnight. Because of this, they are less concerned with temporary recognition and more concerned with steady progress. Instead of asking how they can impress people today, they ask how today's decisions will affect their future. This mindset encourages patience. Wealthy individuals are often willing to delay short term gratification in order to achieve larger goals later. They understand that consistent effort and smart decisions compound over time. Small improvements made repeatedly can create extraordinary results in the future. Thinking long term also reduces emotional decision making. When a person focuses only on the present moment, they may become overly influenced by trends, opinions, and short term setbacks. Wealthy people often maintain a broader perspective. They recognize that temporary challenges are part of a much larger journey. Because they are focused on the future, they spend less time seeking immediate attention. They understand that recognition comes and goes, but strong habits, valuable skills, and wise investments continue producing benefits for years. This long term approach allows them to remain patient, disciplined, and focused. It is one of the most important reasons why many wealthy people stay quiet while steadily building success behind the scenes. The reason many wealthy people stay quiet is not because they have nothing to say. It's because they understand the value of focus, privacy, and long term thinking. While many people are busy trying to look successful, truly successful individuals are often busy becoming more successful. They don't need instant validation because their confidence comes from their results. They protect their plans because they know progress matters more than promises. They avoid unnecessary attention because they value freedom over recognition. And most importantly, they understand that real wealth is built through patience, discipline, and smart decisions made consistently over time. The truth is, the louder someone talks about success, the less time they usually spend building it. Meanwhile, the people who are quietly working, learning, investing, and improving themselves are often the ones creating the strongest futures. Remember, silence is not weakness. Sometimes silence is focus, sometimes silence is discipline, and sometimes silence is the sound of someone building a life that speaks for itself. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think successful people should keep their achievements private? Or is it important to share them with others? Why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more content about Sigma mindset, success, financial discipline, and personal growth, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and let your results speak louder than your words.